Okonkwo Juliet Ngozi. I'm a nurse by profession, and I'm going to be starting immediately. You're going to be hearing my story as I progress. So I want you to just stay glued to your screen. Don't let anything distract you. If there is anything that will distract you, just keep that thing by the side. If you're with your friend, you're with your husband, you can tell your husband, come and join me. Yes, he can listen to you, join. Just like we said, we're not here to rub shoulder with men. We're not here to discourage women from paying attention to their husband. We are only here to make women to be a better wife to their husband, okay? Because when as a woman, you become financially secured, you can contribute a lot, relieving the stress that that man has. And that is why we are putting up this program together to help women. So women in the house, good evening. If you can hear me, just type that you can hear me. I am super, super excited tonight. All right, we're going to be starting immediately. Just like I said, I am going to tell you my story later as we progress. So we don't have time again. Now, as I'm saying this right away, a lot of people are beginning to ask this question. You know, today with what is happening in the country, people are beginning to ask what is happening in the world today. Is it that the world is coming to an end? You know, if you watch the way things are happening, a lot of people are beginning to have double mind. People are thinking, why is it that things are so hard? You know, people are asking this question, why is it that millions of women, millions of Nigerians, not just the women alone, are losing their job? And someone is asking if all these things are happening in the world, so how are we going to be surviving? You know, we all know that some time ago, they said federal government was taking a loan of 1.2 trillion. Now, the purpose of this loan was to relieve the rate of unemployment. But guess what? From 2020 till today, do you know how many millions of Nigerians that have lost their job? You know how many women that have lost their job? If you check the banking sector, up till today, people are still losing their job. And guess what? A lot of women are working in these sectors I'm mentioning. And you can imagine the fate of this woman. She just came to work one morning, and on getting to her working place, guess what happened? She just got a sack letter. You just lost your job. And the woman was wondering, what will I do? You will believe me that today, a lot of women are the breadwinners in their home. They are the ones putting the most of the bill. They take, in fact, a lot of women. Now you can imagine, maybe this is the case of this woman. And on getting to her working place that day, thinking of how she would take care of the family, they just took away that source of living from her. And maybe that was why she collapsed immediately. At the same time, we heard some time ago, the aviation industry, a lot of people were sacked. Arik Airline was one of the persons that sacked. And if you check aviation industry, you know we have more of women working. What this simply means is what? More women lost their job. Now, what I am telling us is not just happening in Nigeria. It is happening all over the world. People are losing jobs everywhere. And what this simply means is what? More hardship for a lot of people. And because of this, we decided to design this project to help a lady out there, to help that woman there, to become that superwoman that she wants to become. And that is why we have to put up this. And I know some of us will be wondering, so why are all these things happening? Now, the truth is what? Our economy has changed. Even though a lot of us, we are not yet aware. And that is why we keep on doing things. We believe that things should be done the same way it has been happening in the past. And the truth is what? If you keep on doing something the same way you've been doing it, what it simply means is what? You keep on getting the same result. Now, what this means is, if this is outdated and I keep on doing something that is outdated, I will keep on getting outdated results. And that is why we are calling for this. Now, the vision statement of this program is to do what? Is to help raise 10 million African women. Help them. We are not just doing this in Nigeria. Just last month, I was in Kenya for this program, not just in Nigeria alone. And the purpose is to help to do what? Help that African woman out there. So that that same African woman can help another African woman. I said this earlier, that when a woman is helped, when a woman is trained, a nation is raised already. And that is why our core purpose is to help what? Help to empower a woman out there, because we know that with that woman, a nation is built. Now, why I'm saying this, some of us might look at ourselves and you're telling yourself, okay, for me, my husband is wealthy, at least I am comfortable, at least I have a good job. But the truth is, if you have these things, how many people around you have these things? And just like I said, the purpose is to help, become and help other people. That's the purpose. Some of us might feel, if my husband have the money, why do I need to be financially secure when my husband have already? I want to show you 6 reasons why you as a woman, you need to be financially secured. Okay? Now, one of the reasons is this. As a woman, being financially secured increases your respect and self-esteem. It helps you to be respected and also increases that self-esteem. A lot of women have lost that respect. A lot of women, we have this low self-esteem. People don't even believe in us. Even our family member, some women, even your spouse, don't even respect you again. Why? Because that person sees you as a burden. That person sees you as someone that contributes nothing. Now, this purpose of this program is to help build that confidence so that you will be that person that will be respected, that person that will have the self-esteem that you desire. Then the next thing is what? The second reason why you need this project is to help make you to become an asset and not a liability. I've seen cases where somebody comes up, you see some group of men discussing, and they are telling you, you want to go and marry a liability. That woman is a liability. That this person, that guy just went and married a liability. I've seen cases like this. No man needs that stress. Every man needs a helper. Even from the Bible, when God created Adam, what did he do? He created Eve and gave to him as a helper. So why will you come and you're like a burden to your spouse? Why will you come and you're like a liability? You know, it pains me where I see a woman, even Maggie in the house, the man has to provide for it. I am not trying to say that the man cannot provide, but as a woman, you should be able to contribute. You are a helper to that man. And that is why today you see some men at the age of 50, at the age of today, in fact, a man came to my office. If you look at him, you're seeing stress all over him. He was telling me, Juliet, you don't understand the kind of stress I am into. You know, my child, this one just is starting school. At the age of 40, this man is not just hypertensive, but this man is like, in fact, I was looking at him, I said, if you continue this way, you will die soon. If he has a woman that helps him, if he has somebody that will wake up and in the morning, the man is telling the woman, honey, I have a project of 3 million. And you're telling that man, don't worry, honey, I have 500,000 to support you with it. Do you know that your husband will live longer for you? Today, we have lots of widows today out of stress that the men are going through, they are dying. And that is the purpose of the Amazon project, to help you become that woman that will help and assist your family. Not for you to rub shoulder with the man. I did not say get the money and then come and brag with him and tell him that you can do what he can know. You can do what he can do. No, that's not the purpose of this. Okay? Then the third one is what? The third one is to help you give what? It gives you choices. Some of us, we don't even have a choice again because you don't contribute. You don't contribute, so you don't have a choice. If they say here, you just face here. Why? Because you know, if you say you don't want it, the next thing is, do you have to contribute? Do you have something to contribute? And you don't have. So you just have to grudgingly follow whatever. You can imagine when your spouse is saying, okay, our children will go to this school, and you look at that school, you don't like the school, and you're telling money, is it because of money that these children are going here? Don't worry, I will support you. Let's take this kids to this school. Do you think the man will say no? The man wouldn't say no. Every man needs that help. So it gives you that choices. Then the next one is what? It provides long-term security for you. We've seen cases on the internet. Some days ago, I think that was last month, I saw a case of a woman that was battered and shattered, thrown. They called her a witch simply because her husband died. They labeled her a witch. She killed her husband. If that woman is to be financially secured, if that woman was a good contributory factor to what her husband was doing, the family will not come against that woman. They won't have that right to attack the woman the way they did. But because they seen her, maybe she was just this kind of sit-at-home wife, the man will struggle. Immediately something happened to the man. They threw her out, humiliated her, called her a witch. You can imagine the future of those children thrown on the street. Small children thrown out of the street because of this. So it gives you that long-term security, okay? It also gives you that protection you need. Every woman needs to be protected. If you're financially secured, there are some persons that won't have the guts to talk to you, and they want to insult you, they look at you, they keep quiet. It gives you that protection, okay? Then the next one is what? It makes you a role model, not just to your family alone, to the people outside. Some of us, you are there, your child is using someone that they don't even know at all as his role model, because the child have not really seen what you're contributing. One of my friends, the daughter will look at her, Mommy, you're my role model. I want to be like you when I grow up. Nobody says when you are there being humiliated because you don't even have the mouth to talk, because you don't even want to, you can't even contribute, and the child will call you a role model. Nobody does that. So it makes you that role model to the people you know, to the people you don't know, and to your family as well, okay? Now, I'm not going to just list these reasons, and I will not show you, I will not teach you how you can achieve this. So with this, I'm going to be showing you 2 ways by which you can achieve this and become a financially secured woman. Now, the first thing we're going to be teaching you is what? We're going to teach women how to understand that the economy have changed. I said this earlier. The economy have changed, okay? Then the second thing I'm going to teach you is what? I'm going to let women understand that we have a new season and time. And once you understand this new season and time, life becomes a lot easier for you. And just like what Alvin Toffler said, if you can hear me, just hit on the comment section that you can hear me. I want to be sure that you are following me and you are typing. I told you I want to be very fast. I want to finish this meeting in the next 30 minutes. So if you can hear me, just hit on the comment. I want to be sure that you are following. Make sure you are writing and make sure nothing distracts you, okay? Now, just like what Alvin Toffler said, Alvin Toffler said something. He said that the illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot do what? I want you to mark these 3 key words. Those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. These are the illiterates of the 21st century. In the 21st century, it's no longer about the certificates I have. Oh, I have 10 certificates. I have 20 certificates. You know, I am a PhD holder. No. In the 21st century, there are things you know that you need to unlearn. You get what I'm saying? Because these are things holding you back. There are things you don't know. You need to learn the current things happening here, and there are things you already know. You need to learn them again. That's what this man is saying. And with this, we need to understand that once in every decade, a new revolution comes into the world. And it's only the people that understand this. And it's only the people that does what? And it's only the people that understand the season and the time and key into this era. These are the people that will become successful in this era. Now I'm going to use a diagram to explain what I mean by this. Now there's a diagram that shows the different revolution according to their season and according to their timing. And I'm going to start from 1880 to 2020. Now, the 1880 is called the Industrial Revolution. But before I go ahead and do this, I want to step us down a bit. Okay? In 1700 was when the Agricultural Revolution started. And what this simply means is what? During the Agricultural Revolution, when people wake up in the morning, what do they do? If you know the answer, go to the comment section and type it. When people wake up in the morning, what do they do? They wake up in the morning. If you know the answer, just type it on the comment section, okay? So when people wake up in the morning, during the Agricultural Revolution, what they do is what? They go to the farm. And because this was their basic occupation, everybody in the world then were all farmers. And this continued. You know, during this revolution, the only way, in fact, you don't say that this person is a billionaire. All you need to do is what? You know that this, for you to say that this person is wealthy, you need to understand that this person did what? That this person have large acres of land. This person have different cash crops. You're talking about the cattle. This is how you measure a wealthy man during the Agricultural Revolution. But later on, the Industrial Revolution started, which is in 1880. And when this revolution started, they had this challenge starting. Now, what do you think was the challenge they had? The major challenge they had starting this revolution was the challenge of manpower. But the question here is, does it mean we don't have human beings then? Now, the truth is what? We had human beings, but the major challenge we had during this revolution was what? We had the challenge of skilled manpower. We didn't have skilled manpower. That was what the industrialists lacked. And because they lacked skilled manpower, what they did was to introduce the what? Introduce the mandatory education system. And they started forcing parents to send their children to school. And it was like, send your child to school. People did not accept this revolution. Those that went to school, in fact, people didn't want this revolution at all. You tell them to go to school. They don't want to send their children to school. They were hiding their children. How many of us know that there was a time when parents didn't want their children to go to school? But at a point, individuals started going to school. Parents started pushing their children to go to school. And those that went to school, their life became better. Those that went to school, in fact, by the time you graduate, you have a car. By the time you graduate, you have a house. By the time you graduate, you have what? You have, in fact, then job look for you. You don't look for job. Job will look for you then. People come to your school. They are begging you to come and start your work then. Still in this Nigeria. But the question is, does this still happen today? The answer is no. That was during the Industrial Revolution. In 1980, another revolution started called the Computer Revolution. The likes of Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, and co keyed into this revolution. They became successful. People did not even notice this revolution. In 1990, another revolution started called the Internet Revolution. The likes of Larry Page, get in here. We didn't even know this one. The only thing we know was that there was a time when there were cyber cafes everywhere and people were making money through this. But at this point, our struggle was our parents started promoting education. That was when our parents started seeing industrial revolution and started pushing people to go to school because they were seeing that the lives of people that went to school became better. But when our major problem started was when we entered the information revolution. I want you to go to the comment section and type information revolution. Go to the comment section and type the information revolution. Now, how did the information revolution come with a major challenge? Before the information revolution, for any challenge that I have, what do you think happens? I must consult someone that specializes in that case that I have. And if I want to consult the person, I have to pay for the consultation. I have to pay for whatever I need. But today I want to ask you, if I need information, do I still need to consult somebody before I can get the information that I need? The answer is no. I don't need to consult anybody because if I go to the internet, for over 2 years, we've been talking about COVID-19. Do you know that before the information revolution, if I want to get information about COVID, I must consult someone, maybe in the medical field, before I can get information about COVID-19. But today, do I need to consult anybody to get the information about COVID-19? The answer is no, because once I have my mobile phone and I go to Google, by the time I type CO, COVID will show, and I will see all the information I need about COVID-19. But before then, I have to pay someone to get this information. For some of us that are complaining, we don't have job again. When will you have a job when things like this are existing? This is a company. People are meant to be working here, but robots are taking your job. And you're complaining. Today we are in mechanized farming. Even tractors are no longer being driven by human beings. They are self-driven today. And someone is out there complaining, I graduated 5 years ago, I've not gotten a job. This country is messed up. How will you get a job when things like this are existing? I am a civil engineer. I am an architect. Are you not seeing that the world is changing very fast? What measures are you taking so that you don't get trapped in what is happening today? Are you not seeing that things are changing? Oh, for me, I am doing this. I am the mess. Are you not seeing all these things happening? What I am sharing here today assists every day. Today I can sit at the comfort of my home and do what? And purchase anything I want to get all over the world. My house, without stepping a foot outside my house. And you're comparing me your shop that you will not sell. How will you sell? When things like this are happening, how will you sell? How will you sell? You can see, I traveled to Dubai some months ago, and in Dubai, all the ice cream, the snacks I bought were prepared by robots. Not human beings can do them again. Today we have robotic cutters, robots operating on someone, and someone is out there bragging. That the world is fast changing. Today we have the self-driven Waymo cars, eliminating the use of drivers and ensuring safety. Research has shown that these cars will reduce the rate of accidents by 87% compared to the one we're driving. Now, why will I go for this car instead of the other one? Do you know that this car have been programmed that this car cannot hit anything 2 meters away from it? We are driving, we are kissing each other as we are driving. These ones don't do that. Do you know that this car don't have engine? So if I am studying mechanical engineering I'm studying automobile engineering, whatever you're studying. Are you not seeing that you're out of job already with this kind of cars? Today, these cars don't use fuel. They use either solar or electricity. And we are still busy grabbing petroleum here. Are you not seeing that the world is fast changing? Things are changing very fast. Some time ago, they said that Union Bank launched out a robotic technology that will automate banking process. How many of us know that today, if banks want, they might decide to sack everybody and just leave very few people in the bank, because the truth is they don't know you. Some time ago, I went to GT Bank just to process my ATM, and guess what happened? I went to customer care and they told me, no, this is not where you will go. Go to that place. And they referred me to a robot, a machine. And that machine, the same thing that human beings will do, and tell me to come back in 2 weeks. A machine did it for me in just 2 minutes. So why will I waste my energy employing you that is complaining that you don't have a job, when these machines can do better than you? So what does the need employing you? If not for regulatory bodies, most of those banks, they don't need you again. Have you ever sat down and imagined, what if human beings at the ATM we visit every day? What do you think will be your fate? You will go there and they will slap you. This robots work day and night, 24/7. Every day they are working. They don't get tired. Whatever you program them to do, if people come in, thank them, appreciate them, they appreciate you. A human being, no matter how you try to program the person, see, you're not going to nag. Once the person is tired, the person is tired, and the person will start nagging. And that is why the robots will do better than you. They don't go on leave. If I employ a lady here today, in the next 3 months, she'll come and tell me she's getting married. And in 1 year, she's going on maternity leave and you can't stop her. These robots don't go on maternity leave. So tell me, what do I need you for? What do I need you for? Okay? Now, so while all these things are happening, we've moved from industrial revolution to computer, from computer to internet, from internet to information revolution. And while we are busy moving, some of us have seen ourselves trapped. You're looking at yourself. I graduated for 5 years. I've not gotten a job. What kind of thing is this? And you're busy nagging and nagging and nagging. And guess what? You decided and tell yourself, okay, the best thing to do, let me start upgrading my credentials. Some of us have upgraded from BSc to Masters, from Masters to PhD, from PhD to DDD to APC to APD, to Labour Party. We've upgraded to everything you can think of. And even after upgrading, guess what happened? Getting a job still becomes more difficult, because the more certificates you acquire, the more chances of rejection, because you go to a company, they will tell you, we don't have money to pay you. Now, while all these things are happening, why it is so hard here in this country is because other people are busy updating. What happens to us? We have refused to update. And because we've refused to update, what happens to us? We are outdated because we refuse to update. Okay, now watch this. Now, while all these things are happening, the world has moved and gotten to information revolution. And just 2 years ago, a new revolution started called the connected revolution. I want to go to the comment section and type connected revolution. Now, we are already in 2020 revolution called connected revolution, but a lot of us are still in 1880 revolution, when the world have moved and we are already here already. Okay, so this is what we discovered, and we decided to key into the connected revolution. Now, in connected revolution, the beautiful part of this revolution is this: whether I am educated, I am not educated, I have people making millions in my team. They didn't even finish primary school. But the connected revolution welcomes everybody, whether you're educated or not. Now, what do you need in the connected revolution? The only thing you need is something that we all have here. You are here today because you have a phone. That's what you need. And then what else do you need? You need your contacts. Some of us, if I check your phone, you have over 300 people in your phone. 300 contacts and you are still broke. Is because you lack the understanding to use what you have to get what you need. And that is what I am going to be teaching you today. Now, the connected revolution is the revolution for a common man to generate income even at the comfort of your home. You don't have to, I cannot start because I don't have money to open a shop. No, whether you have shop or not, no problem. Okay, hey, I cannot start because now I need transport money. You can do it from the comfort of your home. All you need to do is just to do what? Start with a little capital that normally some of us use and go and buy wig. Some of us will use and go and buy and fix nails. Today, I am going to teach you, instead of putting those money in those things, use it and start a little. And in the next 6 months, in the next 12 months, in the next 3 months, you'll be proud of the person you are becoming. Now, what do you do in a connected evolution? Is that connecting person to person just with your phone using a system, or connecting business to business just with your phone using a system, or connecting business to product just with your phone using a system, or you're connecting product to person just with your phone using a system? Look at this guy. He just understood this simple concept of connecting people. He decided to create a system called Facebook. Does Facebook have office in Nigeria? The answer is no. For anybody that has a mobile phone, you carry this man's system. And just by doing this one is a multi-billionaire today. You can't even compare him with Aliko Dangote at all. Look at this man again, Travis Kalanick, the richest transporter in the whole world. He understood what connection is all about. He created a system to connect taxi owners and the users. And as you are connecting, this guy is getting 25% of whatever you are paying the driver. And today, you can't even compare him with the owner of ABC, Frank Neji, because he understood what connected revolution is all about. This other person, Brian Chesky, the owner of Airbnb, the richest hotelier, just by understanding this, today this guy is worth over $12 billion. You can't even say this without mentioning this group, the Jumia. No physical store. They don't manufacture product. All they did was to create a system to connect buyers and the people that have the product that they are selling. For some of us that are complaining, these days we don't sell. How will you sell when the likes of Jumia are existing? How will you sell? They have better policies than what you have. If I buy product from Esther today, tomorrow I want to return this product to Esther. Esther will tell me, no, it is not done. In fact, if Esther loved me, she will tell me to change it. But do you know that for anything I buy from Jumia, I have 2 weeks return back policy? Esther will not do that for me. So why won't I go for Jumia? And for some of us, you buy your data. This is where you burn all your data. You go to Linda's page, you go to Instablog, you go to Gistlover. You're wasting your airtime, they're wasting your data. But these people are here. They created a system. And as you're wasting your data, they are making a lot of money. Connecting people to information, connecting people to gossip. The main thing they do is just post gossip and we are there busy typing and they are making their money. And this is what they do. Wealth creation is by understanding. If you fail to understand how to create wealth, you will see yourself struggling for years. You can see this young lady today, living the life of her dream today. And I can't even end this without doing what? Without mentioning the likes of Jeff Bezos, the second richest man in the whole world. And who is the first richest man today? The person taking us to the next revolution coming by 2030, Elon Musk is the first richest man today in the world. Now I'm going to be showing you some connectors. These are some persons some of the people I mentored, they say, okay, Kechidima, a young lady just finished school, saw this opportunity and kidding, and through this opportunity today, just a graduate of less than 2 years, just finished serving. Today, she's not looking for a job anywhere, just by starting the business with less than 50,000 naira. Today, this young girl makes almost ₦1 million monthly. Today, this young girl, just in her middle 20s, today, she's also helping more people, have equally traveled to different countries today. You can see her having a good time and travel. This is another person. I don't know if she's in the house. A woman I love so much saw this opportunity, a teacher, have a school and was struggling, asking herself, she wanted to make her school to be one of the best schools in Lagos. She wanted her school to be approved for WAEC and NECO. No money. She rented a place where she was doing the teaching job. What she was doing she organized her school. And she kept on doing this until somebody recommended her to see this system. She saw this system, and through the money she started generating in this system, she started building her own house in Lagos, her own school in Lagos. And today, this same woman have built a 2-story building for her school. Today, her school is approved for WAEC and NECO, earns over ₦1 million monthly. Less than 2 years in this business, she have traveled to different countries as well through this opportunity. How will you feel if you become like this? And I know some of us will be asking at this point, so how I become a connector? I'm going to show you how you can become a connector. As I begin to round up, I'm going to show you how you can become a connector. As I begin to round up, how many of us, if you're here and you are asking yourself, how do I become a connector? I want to go to the comment section. If you're asking that question, I want you to go to the comment section and type, how do I become a connector? Just go to the comment section and type that. If that is the question you are asking now, just go to because I know some of us will be asking this question. So how will I become a connector? If you're asking that question already, go to the comment section and type it. I want to see the women typing that now, because I'm going to show you how you can become a connector, and then we'll call this meeting a day. If that's the question you're already asking, go to the comment section and type it. How do I become a connector? Because I'm going to show you how you can become a connector, and then we call this a day. Let me, okay? So go to the comment section and type it, okay? So just like I said earlier, my name is Okonkwo Juliet. Now, this is me in 2016 before I saw this opportunity. I just came to Abuja. A struggling young lady graduated. I went to school. The main reason why I went to school was because I came from a poor, I don't know, is it poor? I'm looking for a better word to use where I came from. I came from a family where eating food was a prayer point. You know, where you wake up in the morning and your mom, her prayer is, God, please don't allow my children to marry. And where they get married, they are looking for food to eat. That was my mommy's prayer point. I don't think you've seen a thing like this. She's not praying that we should have houses. She's not praying that we should have cars. She's not praying that we should have a good education. This woman's prayer was that at least our husband should have food to feed us. That was her prayer, because food was a prayer point in my house. There's nothing I didn't hawk for, starting from hawking granite, to hawking ice water, to hawking pepper, to picking bottles in the streets. And as a child, I was telling myself, Juliet, that why all these things are happening to your family is because they didn't go to school. And I vowed, as the first child, I told myself, Juliet, do you know what you're going to do? All you need to do, Juliet, is just to make sure you go to school, so that after going to school, you can help your family. And I vowed to go, even in the midst of that challenge, I vowed and I told myself, I must go to school. And I started pushing to go to school. And while I was pushing to go to school, there was no money. But you know, the vision was clear. I was just telling myself, Juliet, this hardship cannot continue. So somebody have to change it. I wanted to be the person to bring that change in my family. And while I was doing this, I gained admission the first time to study what? I gained admission the first time, and I told myself I was going to study pharmacy. There was no money. No money. I lost that admission. Friends encouraged me. I got, you know, I stayed, in fact, I started being depressed at the age of 17 was when I knew what depression was all about. At the age of 17, I was so depressed that I thought of killing myself. I lost admission. There was no hope. And I had to tell myself, friends started encouraging me. I had some cliques that were all taking JAMB together. They gained admission. They encouraged me, Julia, try one more time, write JAMB again. And I decided to take JAMB again. And luckily this time around, I failed nursing. And to the glory of God, I gained admission to study nursing in the university. But guess what happened? There was still no money. And I was at the verge. In fact, I don't know what they call matriculation. I didn't join those that did matriculation, because by the time I finished my registration, they were done with matriculation when I was looking for money. There is nowhere I didn't go to look for money. And to the glory of God, I went to school. I don't want to tell the story of how I went to school. But if you know those students that sell Maggi, pepper, everything under their bed in school, I was that kind of student. You sell everything, run and go and write WAEC for people, just to make money to keep yourself. That was how I went to school. And I graduated, came out with a good grade, ran to Abuja, got a job. And you can see me here practicing as a nurse, got a job with FCD, and I was practicing as a nurse. 103,000 was the salary, but I didn't tell you, I have 5 younger siblings. I have my mom, I have my dad to take care of. And this was a big problem. I didn't have money to take care of the family. And at this point, it was done on me that this whole thing was not just enough. And at this point, I started thinking of what next should I do? You know, the salary was not enough. The salary was not enough. I was struggling to see how I can feed my family with the money I was getting. It was still not enough. 6 months in the job, I didn't have accommodation. 1 year in the job, I was still squatting. And in 2 years, I was still squatting. I could not pay accommodation, because once I get a dime, I will send it to the village, send it to my parents so that they can survive. And this was me, until a friend recommended me, sent me a message, just the same way some of you got a message. I saw this opportunity, and immediately I saw this. I saw an opportunity that 50,000 naira can transform my life. And what did I do? I didn't have the money, but I told myself, Juliet, if this 50,000 can make a difference in my life, I am going to borrow money. I went and borrowed loan that I will pay in 2 months. That was how I started this business. In less than 1 year and 6 months, I built a house for my parents. In less than 2 years, the car you are seeing on the screen, I believe you can see my screen. You can see my screen. Just type that you can see my screen, okay? In less than what? In less than 2 years of being part of this organization, the car that I wrote Lena, I have to put Lena on, is a 2016 Mercedes-Benz. That's the car he's learning how to drive. And today, those things you're seeing today are no longer testimonies for me. This car you're seeing, this is the one I bought for my mom. You can see I'm in my office. That's where I'm still even now. And today, I have properties in locations that matters in Abuja. I'm not talking about in village. I'm not talking about suburb. I'm talking about having properties in locations that matters in Abuja. And this is what just 50,000 naira did for me. And I'm going to be showing someone here. And not just that today. I've traveled to different countries in the world today through this opportunity. So I want you to stay glued. So how do you become part of this? For those of you that want to become a connector, stay tuned. Now, for you to become part of this and become a connector, the only thing I want you to do today, that money you're planning to use and buy wig for Christmas, a time will come today. The last week I bought and my friend was like, this money can buy land though. Yes, but there was a time when I don't even have the money, not to talk about using it to buy wig. Now that money you want to use and buy wig, that money you're planning, I want to use this money and buy Christmas clothes. Today, what I am telling you today to do is to do what? But I'm going to show you a company where all you need to do is just to do what? Is just to purchase product, those products that normally you go to the market, you buy them and go and use. All I want you to do today, don't buy it from that place. Convert those your liability to assets and purchase just product that you want to use. I'm going to show you the product worth 49,990, less than 50,000 naira. And once you purchase this product, what this amount of money, you can become part of us. And with this, you can use our system. You already bought that product you're going to use. I did not say go and be hawking the product in the street. No. I did not say come and convince anybody to join you. That is not what I am saying, telling you. Now, this is you here. A friend invited you here, and that is why you're here. You came to shop just for once. And once you shop, we are telling you to connect your friends by just doing what? Putting down the names of your friend on a paper and sending to us. I didn't say you should talk to them. I didn't say you should sell it into them. I didn't say you should go and be marketing the product. The product, you need them, use them. Okay? And you're not going to be buying again. So why will you sell them? So use the product. And once you purchase this product for your personal use, you become part of our organization. Our system is so unique in the sense that all you need to do is just to buy, use, and connect. And as you are doing this, we're going to create a system like this that you use and be monitoring your income. Some of us, the only thing your phone do is hello and go into social media. At this point, your phone will turn to something you're using to do what? To connect people and make more money, okay? Now watch this. These are some of the products you're going to be getting. We have the toothpaste, we have the anti-aging product, we have the Coledos, very good for the skin. You have the Coledos, very, very good for the skin. We have the complete and settle for, if you can see me, you see I talk with a lot of energy. The product you're seeing on the screen today, they are my best. I use this product for over 3 years. I've not treated malaria. Just get this product. Use it for yourself. We also have it for our children. Of course, we have kids. Every day your kids are in the hospital. Get the kiddies grooming for them as part of what you are buying. We also have this product that repels radiation. And then once you purchase all these things for your personal use, I just showed few of the products. We have more products. You become a partner with us. And with this, you can connect your friends to be part of this using our system. And also, as to how do I connect my friend? Pay attention. Let me show you how to connect your friends as we begin to round up. Now, for you to connect your friends, the first step you're going to take first is not to go and talk to anybody, but for everybody, I'm going to be selecting 10 persons at the end of this meeting. So if you're among the 10 persons I'm going to select, what it simply means is what? At the end of this meeting, tomorrow, you're going to join me in a meeting that we call the Quick Starter Guide, a mentorship that you're going to be going through tomorrow by 5 p.m. That's when the mentorship is going to go through, okay? So you have that mentorship by 5 p.m. tomorrow. And in this mentorship, I will teach you, I'm going to run the mentorship myself. So I will teach you how you can use our system. And one of the systems that I'm going to be teaching is what we call the contact recommendation message. For any of your friends, you send this message I'm going to show on the screen. You've connected the person to us. We really want to call the person, invite the person. We have our offices in different locations, and we also run these meetings on Zoom. For the Women's Project, we run it every Sunday by 7 p.m. So you can invite your friends as well. You can imagine you are here. What does it take you to just get 2-3 of your friends to be part of this and say this? And that is what we're saying, okay? Now, the next thing is what? We also have a system where you can share this Zoom link. We teach you how to share the invitation links and invite your friends to be part of this meeting. Okay, that's another system. Then we also have the videos that you can share. Show your friends. We teach you how to show them the video. You show them, they watch, and they become part of this. We also have what we call the brand launch, where you can invite us to your office. You can invite us to your wife, to your house. Sorry, to your house, and then we show you your friends this opportunity. Now we have different ways. So of course, on Instagram, you are here. You can use this system, connect your friends on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Facebook to be part of this. And the good thing is you don't need all your friends. I'm going to show you what you need. Just hold on for it. Now, we are unique because our system is simple in the sense that you're going to be coached. It's not like I'm going to leave you to be doing your thing. I've done one, no, after I tried my best, you know what? No, that's because you were not guided, okay? So here we're going to mentor you, and we're going to be deploying steps that will help you to succeed. Now, how do I generate this income every day? I used to tell people, it's like, someone is saying you need the link. Promise, if you need the link, you have to become a partner first before you will need the link. So when you become a partner, I can share the link and the video for you, okay? So just hold on, Precious, okay? Precious or Promise, okay? Promise Valentine. Just hold on. When you become a partner, I can share all those things for you. Just hold on a bit. All right. So another person. So now let's move on. So how do you generate this income every day? I'm going to show you two different ways that you can generate this income. We have 5 different ways, but for the sake of time, I will talk about just 2, and then you will learn about the remaining 3 later. The first one is called the direct connectors bonus. The second one is called the matching bonus. The third one is called the uni level. The third one is called the stair step. And then the last one is the uni pay plan. These are the different ways that you can generate this income every day. So let me start with the direct connectors bonus. Now, the direct connectors bonus is where you earn money for anybody you connect directly, which means if I connect my friend directly, I will earn money for connecting that person directly. And you can earn between 5,000 naira to 150,000 naira for one person. I did not say 10 persons, just for one person that you connected. Isn't this wonderful? So people work for this for 1 month, but just for connecting one person, you can earn this. Now, let's say, for instance, my friend Esther here connected her friend, and her friend Tim purchased product that she wants to use, worth 49,990. Immediately her friend connect this project, purchase this product to go and use. These are normal products that her friend will purchase in ShopRite. Once she purchased this, Esther will earn what? 5,000 naira immediately. What if Esther's friend came and the person say, this 49,990 product is not enough for me. I want to go for 79,990 product. If the person just purchased this, Esther will earn 20,000 naira. Did you hear me? Esther earns 20,000. I did not say later. Immediately. If you're excited about this, just go to the comment section and type you're excited, because I know that someone's story is about to change today. Okay? Now, what if Esther's friend came, and Esther's friend is saying, for me, I want to do what? For me, I want to purchase products worth 259,990 because I want to have 7 different shops. What this simply means is, for any of Esther's friends that is purchasing product for 7 different slots, Esther instantly will earn 50,000 naira. I don't think somebody is hearing me. If you are hearing me, you will be more excited. For me, I am super excited. Okay? Now, what if Esther's friend decide to start with this and say, okay, for me, I want to have myself in 15 different slots. That's like having 15 shops. Do you know that once this person dropped this 499,990, remember he's using it to purchase products. He did not give you the money. Immediately, Esther have earned 100,000 naira. What if Esther have the biggest bids and her friends can do 31 profit center to get the mega vast package? Do you know that Esther have earned 150? And the sweetest part is this: it doesn't even end in 150. If Esther in a month get 3 of her friends that can do this package, Esther will earn additional 300,000 naira for this. And the beautiful thing is that the money have not stopped. I'm going to show you the one that will shock you now. If you are excited, because the one I'm going to show you now is the one that will help you, that in the next 13 weeks, in the next 3 months, you can become a multi-millionaire. The one I'm going to show you now. If you're excited about this, and how does this work? Just by purchasing your product 49,990, and you connect just 2 of your friends that purchase product worth 49,990, you are done. You teach them how to duplicate what you did, and you are done. Now watch how this goes. I want you to look at this very, very well. Okay? Now with this, you can do up to what? 28 point something million just by connecting 2 people and teaching your friends how to do it. Now watch this. This is Esther here. What I am telling Esther is this: Esther, that Christmas wig you want to buy, use that your Christmas wig, that money, you can still get that money back before that Christmas. Instead of saving it, purchase product worth 49,990. And once Esther purchased this product worth 49,990, the only thing I want Esther to do is just to connect 2 of her friends. If you are here and you can connect 2 of your friends that can purchase products worth 49,990, I want you to just type I on the comment section. Just type I. Okay? So once Esther connects 2 of her friends that can do this, once she connects 2 of her friends, let's assume in week 1, Esther connected 2 of her friends. Esther is the type, Esther's body is hot, and Esther is telling herself, I want to do this, I want to connect this immediately so that I can make plenty money. Esther have a project for Christmas. So because Esther have Christmas project, Esther wants to do it weekly. I'm showing this for people that want to earn this money very fast. You have a Christmas project. Oh, by Christmas, during this Christmas, I need 500,000. I need 1 million naira this Christmas. Then I'm showing you how you can earn 1 million naira between now and Christmas period. Just stay tuned. Now, Esther just connected 2 of her friends here. And the 2 of her friends came. Remember, they came to purchase the product they are going to use. They didn't come to purchase product or to dash Esther money or to dash Esther pro. They came to purchase those products that normally they enter ShopRite, they Esther Nest Cash and Carry, they purchase it. Now they've purchased this. And once they purchase that product, immediately the 2 of them purchase that product. Esther will earn 7,000 naira as her matching bonus from these 2 people. Now, what I'm telling Esther to do is not to go and look for more people. What I want Esther to do is just to make sure that these her 2 people also went and did what? Connected their own 2 people. If they connect their 2 people in week 2, do you know that Esther have made 14,000 naira? What happens in week 3? These 4 people will also go and do the same thing. They connect their own 222 by just submitting their list, using the invitation link, connecting their friends, sharing their link on social media. And by the time they do this, in week 4, do you know that Esther will earn 56,000 naira from people she did not know, She only did, she passed the baton to her friends. And they keep on doing the same thing. Do you know that in week 5, Esther will have 32 people in her team, and Esther is going to earn 112,000 naira? What do you think will happen in week 6? Week 6, at this point, these people go and connect their two people. Esther will have 64 persons, and Esther will earn 200 and what? 224,000 naira. Week 7, what happens to Esther? By week 7, Esther earned over 400,000 naira just by connecting two people and teaching her two how to connect their two. By week 8, do you know what will happen? By week 8, Esther already have 256 people under her, and Esther will earn 896,000 naira. Isn't this amazing? Just by connecting two persons, the only work Esther did here was just that she connected two persons, and she taught her two how to connect their two, and the two taught their two how to connect their two, and that is it. And do you know that by week 9, Esther have made over 1.7 million naira. In week 10, Esther have done above 3 million naira. What if Esther said, for me, I want to take this to week 11. By week 11, Esther have done above 7 million. Week 12, Esther have done 14 million naira. And by the time we enter week 13, Esther have done 2.28 million naira just by connecting two. I did not say connecting 100. Just by connecting two persons. And that is how this keeps growing. Just by connecting two. Now, what if Esther, in summary, in 90 days, Esther have done over 28 million? What if Esther did not even do 100% success, but Esther did 50%? Are you not seeing that Esther have earned over 14 million? What if Esther did just 20% success? Are you not seeing that she have done over 5 million naira? Even at 10% total failure, do you know that Esther have earned 2.8 million naira just by connecting two persons? I'm showing you. Now, this was what I saw the day I saw this, and I told myself, Juliet, it is time. In fact, immediately I saw this, I told myself, I don't blow because my time has come. And I have to look for money, and I started. And guess what? Today, these things are story today. So, but if you're the type, for me, I want to earn more, and I also want to go for vacation, then start with the packages I'm going to show. These packages will give you access to vacation. This was me and other partners in Ethiopia. This was me and other partners in Philippines. This is me in Dubai with other of my team members. If you want to enjoy this, start with the 259,990 package and have yourself in 7 different slots. In fact, this one will give you over 100 million if you do what I taught you. Okay? What if you want to earn higher? Then you can start with what? With the 499,990 package. Have yourself in 15 different slots. Just calculate whatever I showed you before in 15 different slots. Okay? What if you are that big shot? You can decide to start with the mega vast package, having yourself in 31 different slots. So as I round up now, let me show you our partners. Now, these are our partners. We are in partnership with Nature Ways, DSM, Ego Block, Ego Block, and Welder Global Nutrition. These are the people manufacturing the product we are using. And the bank we use is Access and Eco Bank. That's the bank. So if you get started today and you don't have account with these two banks, what it simply means is you go and open accounts with them later, because that's where your money will be entering. And then the company that made all these things possible is called Empowered Consumers. Now, the beautiful part is what? I am not done yet. This gives you, as a once you get started today and become active, you have access to our real estate division. We have our real estate division, which we partnered Ego Block and one other company again. So that is it. So as I round up, let me show you some of the testimonies of people I have mentored. This is a young lady I have mentored, you know, a very young lady saw this opportunity and got started. And starting, she was teaching in a school where her salary was just a peanut, struggling until she saw this opportunity. This young lady saw this opportunity and got started. And guess what? In less than 6 months of starting the business, you can see the transformation. That is gifts. You can see her, and you can see her today. Okay? Started in less than 4 months, she was doing above 400,000. In her 5th month, she started me and said, "Ma, you see where sharing me, my best G leader, I earned over 500,000 today." I told her, next month, I want you to earn the double what you just earned. And guess what? The next month, she surprised me. She's not just double it. She did more than I expected. And in 1 month, she just did what? In 1 month, she did over 1.4 million. She did 1.5 something, but government will take their VAT. And in 1 month, this lady encouraged, the money that entered her account was 1.4 something million. That's what entered the account. This another young lady, finished school, no job, was starting to go in the market until somebody connected her to come and be doing this business. She started running this business. The same young lady that was starting to go in the market today, you can see her today. She's a proud owner of Benz. Benz is what she used in learning how to drive. Today, Imelda is living the life of her dream today. And this is another person I love so well. She was one of the person that inspired me a lot in this business. A stay-at-home mom. You know, the husband is working. She was new in Abuja, just gave birth to a child, no money to start something tangible for her. And she was looking for how to get started. She didn't want to just sit at home and she's not contributing. And one day she heard about this program on air and she came to know what it's all about. And when she came, they told her, "We want to help you to just put in 50,000 naira. We teach you how to generate money to start a small business that you want to get started." And guess what she did? Deborah looked for 50,000 naira and started. And in less than 3 months, Deborah generated money that she used in starting this poultry business you're seeing here. That was her dream. She wants to have a place where she can train this chicken. And she did what? She generated the money in 3 months and came and bought this and started training them. Just in 3 months, she made over 450,000 naira, started training these things here. That was her dream, to start training this. And today, Deborah have upgraded from someone that wanted to do poultry. Today, she's a mentor of millionaires. Today, Deborah bought a car for herself, also bought a Toyota Corolla for her husband. How will you feel that on your husband's birthday, you bought a clean car? Honey, this car is for your birthday. How do you think that man will love you? The man will love you more. That was what happened to her. Okay, the man still loving her more. Not just that she bought her car for her. We travel for an all expense paid vacation. When it was time for her to go, she said, "I don't want to go alone. I want my husband to join me in the vacation." And guess what? The husband joined her in the vacation. You can see her here. You can see me and her and other partners. That was when we went for one of the vacation. This another lady, Noye. She was a former banker, saw this opportunity and kidding. Today, Nonya is not just that she's a millionaire, she's mentoring other people as well. That's the car she bought. This is women doing wonders, women touching the world, and today they are doing excellently well. I told you one thing I enjoy a lot in this business is traveling. This is me and some of my persons. I took them on a vacation. You can see us here having a good time. That was in Dubai Mall. This was in Desert Safari. We've traveled to lots and lots of places. And the question I'm going to ask you, listening to me here today, is, what did you see? Are you seeing limitation or you are seeing opportunity? I don't know what you are saying, but for me, I am seeing opportunity. What are you seeing? Because as far as you can see, you can see. So what are you saying? The day I saw this, I came with someone that I know. She was seeing limitation. I've done the other one. It did not work. That was her limitation. For me, I was seeing an opportunity that was going to transform my life for good. I don't know what you're seeing today. Are you saying I don't have money? I didn't have the money, but I have to take another step. I have to take a bold step. I borrowed. I told myself, if I want things to change, then I have to take that risk. And I want to encourage somebody here, take that risk again today and see what will happen to you. I didn't want to take the risk because there was no money. But I knew that if I am not ready to take that risk, then I should forget about good life. And that was why I have to take that risk. So in summary, you can start this business with either 49,990, you can start with 79,990, you can start with 149,970, you can start with 259,990, 499.90, or 999.90. Any of the packages you choose. For me, I'm not after you starting with the big package. Any one you feel you are comfortable with. The only thing I want to make sure you did is what? That you started. And just like I said, I am going to give opportunity to 10 persons. These 10 persons, I am going to give them the best mentorship that they can think of, just by starting with just a minimum of 49,990. So I'm going to run my selection now because I'm ending this meeting. And this selection is going to go in 3 different categories. Now, who are the first categories of people I want to select tonight? But before I go ahead and run this selection, I want to let us know something. I want to let us understand something. That is not just about you saying you want. If you want this badly, you have to look for a way to get started now. And I'm going to be selecting people that I'm going to mentor. And for these people I'm selecting, I said it earlier, that the offer will go to for 10 persons here. So the people I'm going to be selecting today are the people called the first set of people I'm selecting, are the people I call the instant starter. They are the category 1. I've seen this opportunity and I want to get started today. I don't want to go and think about it. I don't want to go and ask my friend, does this thing work? I want to get started, follow mentorship, and see myself succeeding immediately. Then you are for category 1. Category 1 simply means I am going to make my transfer to the account number we're going to be showing this night. Okay? Now, and if you belong to this first category, what this simply means is what? If you belong to this first category, I have a special offer for you. Just hold on for the offer. Then who are the second category I'm selecting? I've seen this, but maybe because I have a little challenge, but I want to get started tomorrow. Then you are for category 2. Then who are the third people I'm selecting? The third people I'm selecting are people that want to get started on Tuesday. Then you are for category 3. But if you are here today, you have seen this vision and you're telling yourself, Juliet, I want you to mentor me. I want to be mentored by the best people in this organization. I want to join the Masterminds mentorship. Then what it simply means is what? You will get started today. And if you belong to this class, I want to show you the special offer I have for you. Now, the first offer is this. Even though I am starting with 49,990, but I am going to be receiving a additional product offer worth 20,500 naira. Now, what's the second category? The second offer you're going to get I am starting today because you're starting today. I will create a digitalized tracking center, personalized tracking center. I mean, what 300,000 for you. People pay for this, but because you are starting today, you're going to get this free of charge. Okay? Then the third offer is what? You're going to be receiving a mentorship. We have the mentorship of 100,000, which is called the premium mentorship. We have the elite mentorship for 200,000, and we have the inner circle mentorship for 300,000. They all differ in their months. For the premium is 1 month, for the elite is 3 months, for the inner circle is what? Is 6 months. So for anybody starting today, I'm going to hold you by the hand for the next 6 months. We're going to be going through the mentorship. That's another advantage of starting today. Plus what we call on fair, which means if I get started today, support is by default, which means if you get started today, you will get a support from someone that is starting maybe from tomorrow and thereabouts. So I want to recap what I just said. You get product value, what additional product value, what 20,500. You get a digital tracking center, what 300,000. You also get a mentorship, what 300,000. Everything is worth 625,000, 620,500. I mean, and this offer goes just to the first set of people that want to get started. Oh, I want to start now. Then this offer is for you. I'm going to be showing the account number where you're going to send the money. Just like I said, you don't send the money to me, please. The money is going to go to the company that will give you this product. I told you earlier, we don't sell product, we don't manufacture, but we're going to be linking you up to a company. You purchase products from them, you send us the evidence of payment, we confirm the product, and then send you the product. Anywhere you are, you're going to be getting the product, okay? So I'm going to call my phone. These are the Amazon women, the women that started this project. You can see me there. You can see Ambassador Ronke. You can see other top ladies. Everybody you see here is over 10 million naira every month. How will you feel if you belong to this? How will you feel if you belong to this class of people? So this okay, so these are the people that will mentor. These are the people that will mentor, and you can see me there. I belong to them as well, okay? So I'm going to call my phone number now, then I'll show you the account number. Remember, I told you the offer goes just to the first 10 persons here that want to get started today. You get all the offers I mentioned from me directly, okay? So I'm going to call my phone number now. My phone number is 081 31 58 03 45. I repeat it again, 081 31 58 03 45. That's my phone number. The name is Ambassador Juliet. So why am I giving you out my number? Once you make your payment, I didn't say you should call me, please. Now, once you make your payment, what you are going to do immediately is to send me your evidence of payment, your name, that code that was sent to you, and your location. So you send it to me immediately. And once you send them to me, I am going to do what? I will send you the link for your mentorship tomorrow by 5 p.m. So congratulations to all of you for being here today. Now, the hour has come. If you are here today and you want to be part of this opportunity, I said it, this offer goes just to the first 10 persons that will make their payment into the account I'm going to be showing. Remember, You can start with either 49,990. You can start with 79,990. You can start with 149,970. You can start with 259,990 or 499,990. So for any of the packages you want to start with, I'm going to be showing you the account number immediately. Once you make your payment, you just come to the comment section. You not say post the evidence. You just come to the comment section and type, I have made my payment. And you send me your evidence of payment. That number is my WhatsApp number, your name and your location, and I'll add it to my mentorship. So congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations. I'm going to be showing the account number now. It is time for you to decide. So we have the Abuja and Lagos account number here. You can pay to any of these account numbers showing here. You can pay to either Lagos, you can pay to Abuja, any of the account numbers. You can make your payment to any of these account numbers here. So God bless you all. Start making your payment immediately. I am taking just the first 10 persons here that will